Good morning, everyone. It's Joker, and today we are back with another slime video. And today, as you can see, we have a Q&A. Well, I mean, I guess you can't read it, but here we go. Usual question collection from 20 o'clock on 9/29 Thursday. The development team will answer live. So we know that we have a live stream coming up next week. It will happen on... For me, it is Thursday at 4 p.m. So, or no, 4 a.m., not p.m. That'd be good. 4 a.m., not good. We know that Aaron is the free-to-play unit for whatever meta is coming next. We will find out next week. We know that Aaron's voice actress will also be present, so she is the star, so they're bringing her voice actress in. I expect her to also draw something that will be included in food that Aaron likes to eat, and they'll keep introducing new food items that way. But also, to go along with the live stream, not that live stream, nope, too far, there we go. We have a Q&A, so here is the link for the Q&A. I'll put it down below in the comments, and we can, again, ask the devs whatever we want, while, you know, being respectful and not your game fucking sucks, because that's not helpful to anybody. So I've already opened it up. I have typed in a few things, so let's go through what I've put in so far. Let's zoom in a little bit. Alright, enter your username. Joker. What is your gender? I am a man. What is your age? I am 32. Stop reminding me. Please write questions and comments to the management team about the app, game, slime. That's the name, I guess. Not Isekai Memories. Okay, so I've put in a few different things. Things that I think I would, realistically, they would be able to answer with confidence and not fix your game or something along the lines of that. So, you know, constructive things. So, 1. When will a collab with another anime with usable characters happen? Okay, we've gotten collab with Pac-Man, we got a collab with Slime Diaries, and that all it did was bring like story events or building, or I mean, it's free crystals, yeah, but it's like I would like characters. I don't know how I'd feel if I could use Pac-Man in battle right now, to be perfectly honest with you. But like I just saw on Twitter, there is an advertisement for Artery Gear Fusion, you know, a game that I played for like a week. They're having a collab with Madoka Magica. I would love a collab with Madoka Magica. I would love to have Goddess Madoka or Mami or Homura, you know, blasting people away in this game. That'd be pretty cool. I'd like a Persona 5 collab. I'd like an Overlord collab. I'd like a Grand Cross, you know, Seven Deadly Sins collab, since they've already done 2 with Slime in general. There are many, many, many different shows that would make sense to collab with Slime, to bring in new characters, new events, like new story quests and stuff, where you actually like fight characters from, you know, whatever collab's world or something like that. That sounds fun. Not let me rewatch the Slime Diaries, but on my phone, because I can just do that in Crunchyroll, also on my phone. That sounds fun. New characters, exciting things, you know. Who wants to see Ainzul go and just rip apart Tempered Edge? I do. I do. So, that's number 1. Number 2, when will you add parallel processing to Tempered Edge or Predator battles? Because Tempered Edge does have the high stamina cost limit. And what a lot of people didn't know is that 2 metas ago, they said that they're going to increase the stamina cost while also increasing the drop rate of rewards. So, you know, there's a give and take right there. People thought they just cost 40 stamina for nothing. It's not true. I have noticed a significant increase in drop amounts. Now, you know, if you do it once and you get 8 magic cores, I mean, yeah, it's not great. You know, you're not going to expect 8 magic cores and 3 fangs and 4 light cores or whatever. No, but 8 rocks is better than the 2 rocks or something like that they used to give. So there is an uptick in the amount of rewards you get at the cost of extra stamina. But parallel processing, kind of an important thing in this game, right? You beat everything, you do your dailies, you don't really grind Jubilee. What do you do with all your excess stamina? Go parallel process conquest or something. Wait for the next meta. Go parallel process magicules or gold. It's kind of important. Parallel processing other stages would be very, very nice. Tempered Edge with the extra drop rate. I will sacrifice the stamina for more drops, because processing conquest at this point is kind of a crapshoot. I did, 66 last night, overnight. It was full 999 stamina, and I had 9 left over. I got 21 light cores off 66 runs. That's not very good. I wouldn't consider that a great take-in. So let me go to Tempered Edge, let me do that. And Predator Battles, for the love of God. Like, we don't need to sit there and do it. Like, I'm great that you've made it so the auto function is better. Just let us parallel process Predator Battles. Everyone's always going to go for the S rank. There's never a time where you're like, you know what, let's just take a D rank and let's take the lesser rewards. Like, no, that's not going to happen. You always, every player, whether they're on auto or if they're on, manual playing for Predator Battles, you're always going to get the best rewards, or attempt to, right? So why not just make it parallel processable and just give us the best rewards instead of wasting my time? That's a quality of life update. I don't think they're ever going to do it, but it's what I want them to do. The third thing, please bring back old challenge events and make them permanent. I hope I spelled permanent right. So we got like the Wind Challenge versus Valentine, the Fire Challenge. They brought those back. They brought like all the ones that existed back for a week, and then they're gone again. They put in challenge quests for the water meta, but they haven't done it for space meta, or space 2.0. So I don't know why they like pick and choose who gets what, but I would like every meta to have a challenge quest, and I would like those things to remain. That way, newer players, when they come in and they get a team, they can attempt them and get some rewards out of it, and not have to wait another 8 months before, Wind 3.0 comes back around, right? And it also makes it better for, me as a content creator to showcase units and teams in other difficult content. Because some of those challenge events were actually relatively challenging. And, with them dropping random, octogram units that are different typings and not matching up to the current meta, it'd be nice to have somewhere else to take them besides Conquest, which isn't hard, and Crucible, which isn't hard. Tempered Edge, yeah, sure. Cool. Bring challenge quests back. There's nothing wrong with it. Bring them back, make them permanent, and then as we hit the new meta, just add more challenge quests, or add new missions to them to clear it with, this specific team now, with the new units, or something like that, or make it, use a team of not type advantage, I don't know, something fresh and challenging, right? It would be entertaining, at least for me. I don't know about you guys. The next thing, when will you add more characters into the general pool? I have to record this video either today or tomorrow, because I have my own thoughts on when that will be, but you might as well ask if given the opportunity. So this will be when are we going to get Light 1.0, Earth 1.0, Water 1.0 added into the general pool? Because currently there is the OG units, and then there is Fire, Wind, and Dark 1.0 metas, and that's it. And we've already hit Wind 2.0. We're going to hit Dark and Fire 2.0 within the next 3 months. Guaranteed, because there's only 3 left, right? There's Dark, Earth, and Fire. So, they're coming. We don't know which one's coming first, but they're coming. Next, will you ever release new units not of the same typing throughout the month, not focus on one specific type? So they kind of did this, right, with the 6-month anniversary. They put out Hero, Carrion, and Milim and Veldora, all space, and then they threw in some random double banner with Dark Diablo 2.0 and Dark Protector Rimuru. That's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about, the first banner being a Protector and a battle unit. Sure, they can match up. But then the second banner being not the same typing. So if the first banner is Dark, make the second typing Earth. And then the third banner, God forbid, please change that as well. Third banner be Light. you know, and then the stages that come out for that month are not overly specific to the one typing, right? You can make them fight multiple characters who have multiple different typings, multiple phases of fights that are like not the same typing. So, you know, the first fight is against Carrion, who's light, and then the second fight is Milim, who's space, and the third fight is Diablo, who's dark. And it's like that way you can bring in teams of units and maybe have new protector skills that are more broad ranging. Like we kind of have that now. Like we have you know, physical and light, or magic and wind, or magic and water. Like they're covering a specific type and a more generalized combat team. So you can bring a whole team of, you know, magic focused people. They're not going to get the full boost, but at least they're getting something, right? And you know, we always in Jubilee run Hakuro, regardless of if he's leading the team or not. It works because he's such a good protector. So if protectors can be that usable while not specifically having to buff that specific team, and then being able to bring that team into a fight where you're not restricted to, oh, I'm going to get one shot because I'm type disadvantage, I think that could be interesting. So, the next, please, oh my Jesus, since we are right in the middle of Jubilee, please change the goddamn milestone rewards. I hate it. I hate it so much. I'm grinding for literal days for EX ability release fucking tickets and Magiroks. And yeah, the Octo Realms are cool, but like this is the main thing I've always complained about Jubilee ever since they took crystals out of the rewards. Put them back. Make them better. Because I am tired of wasting like 3 days of my life for 20 Magiroks at the very end of my grind. Like it's just not worth it. Jubilee rewards 600 crystals for top 0.1%. It's not great. It's not really worth the time and investment that you put into to make it to top 0.1% and stay there the entire week. But it's something. But the milestone rewards, ugh, it kills my soul. Change those. Don't get rid of them. Make them better. Make them significantly better. Please. And the next thing I have is kind of a more generic thing. Please bring more challenging events more often. Right? Like I said earlier, we got challenge events for some metas, but then not other metas. So like, why are we being so choosy? Bring more. You know, do something different. It could go along with the, you know, not release units of every typing in the same meta. Or just month. You know, I guess it wouldn't be a meta at that point. Give me more stuff to do, I think is what I'm asking, really. Because I speak for a lot of, at least my Discord community, who are kind of bored. You know, you do your dailies, you get out. I have seen a vast decrease in views, in subscribers, in overall, you know, happiness with the game, because it's become very, very pay to win. Because the only thing that's really worth it in this game right now is Jubilee, that gives us any bulk of rewards, and to do those, they become increasingly pay to win. And it's not that they've never been that way. They've always been, you know, geared towards the new meta, but personally, I think that we're moving in a direction that is not good for the free-to-play player. But I kind of covered that in my Jubilee discussion last week. So that's all that I've got. I'm not going to flood this thing with, you know, I've got the main things that I care about. You're free to use, you know, my comments and suggestions, put your own in. Please make them, you know, respectful again. Please don't shit on the developers. They're doing a good job with communicating with us, so I feel like we need to do a good job of communicating back in a constructive way, right? In a way that they find helpful. And, you know, I like this game. I'm bored with this game, but I like this game, and I want it to be better. That way I'm not bored with it, and that way more people play it. Not just for my channel, but for the game to live, right? There are many games that, you know, start and then immediately drop off. And Slime didn't immediately drop off. It had a lot of bugs at the beginning, and that turned a lot of people off. But it's continued, and it's still making a decent amount of money, especially in Japan, which is kind of where it matters, really, because most gacha game revenue comes from Japan. Which is funny, because you have the entire rest of the world, and then Japan, and Japan still brings in more money than the rest of the world. You see it with Fate, you see it with Dokkan, you see it with a whole bunch of other big-time gacha games. The global market is good. The JP market is hyper-competitive. Hyper-competitive. And if you die on JP, you are destined to die on global, not far along later. So, the fact that this game still goes strong on JP side is good for the global side, and it's good for the game overall. We have one more section, though, of this Q&A. Please let us know if you would like to know which costume motifs you would like us to implement in the future. So, what they're actually giving us is a choice of meta. Maybe not typing, but of, like, direction of art. Kimono, Japanese mythology, Norse mythology, Thor, all of that. Thor, Odin, Loki, you know, that kind of thing. The national costume, which I'm not overly familiar with Japan's national costume. Valentine's, maids, costume exchange, so maybe this is like putting other people's clothes on other units, so I don't know, putting Sokka's ninja outfit on Shion. That'd be hilarious. I'd love to see that. Please make that. Bunny outfits. I know at least one person who's been screaming for a bunny Rimuru in my Discord. I know at least one person. I won't name them, but they know who they are. Halloween. I didn't really like Win 2.0. Trainee's outfit was good. I didn't like Gabiru and Diablo. China dress, sports, school uniform, free answer. So, I'm gonna go bunny. I'm gonna go costume change. I'm gonna go maid. I'm gonna go Norse mythology, because can you imagine if you see Rigurd with Mjolnir and Thor's hammer just slamming people in the face with it? That would be hilarious. And it'd also be our first, you know, summonable Rigurd. Or it could be like Veldora, if you want to go boring, right? China dress, sports outfits, school uniforms, like, you can choose as many as you like, right? Kimono, they kind of did that with the old Fire meta, Millims and a kimono. Japanese mythology, sure. I don't know what the national costume is. Valentine's, they kind of did, but kind of didn't. You know, they put them in, like, street clothes, kind of. Halloween, no. Free answer, you can put whatever the hell you want here. You can do more bikinis, or you can do the butt sumo from the OVAs. It's really up to you. I'm just going to go with these, because I can't think right now. But this is what I put down for my Q&A. Again, the live stream will be next Thursday at 4 a.m. Pacific time. I will be live in my Discord for that, looking and watching. And again, I'll put the link to the live stream, and I'll put a link to this Q&A in the description below. So let me know what you guys are putting for your answers. Not your age, not your name, but, you know, what you are looking out of the game, your comments and questions, and then what costumes did you choose, and did you put any free answers? Let me know in the comments, but that's it for me, guys. Take it easy, and I'll see you later.